Hello, and welcome back to the battling of the brothers. And again, I have no idea what we were doing or how we were doing. Oh, fuck. I don't need to be hearing the double. I always forget when I watch crap on my phone before I stream to actually turn it back off. Or turn it back down. Yeah, two youngs is too youngs too many, realistically. And hello, Evan. I hope you're well, man. Oh. Why is that so loud? I've got my windows shut and I can still hear the police like it's outside. I feel like I'm getting mixed messages. Listen, there's the amount that I think that we're gonna get, and there's the amount that I hope that we get, right? And that is purveyed perfectly in the stream title or the stream announcement. Now, I wasn't going to stream today, as if you're in the JJ Discord, you probably have a somewhat understanding towards why. But I thought, fuck it. That's literally 90% of my thought process day to day is just, why not, fuck it. And I really wanted to stream. I really wanted something to just take my mind off shit, you know. Not had the greatest of couple of days. Definitely been better, but hopefully the Battle Brothers will cheer me up, and getting you guys killed will help. The giant hole in the wall acts as a second window. Yeah, I want to stab someone, and if it has to be someone, I guess it's gonna have to be bandits. It must be a classic family get-togethers with that mindset. Well, my family, the ones that I'm close with, my sisters. If you think I'm kind of not give a crap, kind of happy-go-lucky, like my big sister, she makes me look like an idiot. She's something. She's something. I'm actually the reserved, kind, and caring one of the family, which just imagine that. Let's put it that way. Just imagine that you know, this is the nicest of the family that you'll get from me. Right, now looking at this, not too bad. Looking at this, I remember being very unhappy because we hadn't got a lot of decent characters. We'd get fine gear, but we hadn't got good characters. I think Pizza was a decent one. Which I think I went out my way to make him the good one. Or not out my way, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't specifically target someone for special treatment and single other people out to die. I think you're still in, Evan. And hello, Taciturn. Who's in the party? I can go through everyone here. Pizza, we've got, right now we've got Pizza, who is straight up just a very freaking good character. I'm pretty sure they rolled fairly well. Oh wait, no they didn't. They rolled kind of average. They were average on a lot of things. But they're in such a good background that averaging most things is best of most other things. Just remember when you up and died last time. I mean, do you have the permanent? I think you already had one saved up. This is actually an incredible tank, by the looks of it, or has the makings of an incredible tank. Like 17 at 4. I'm pretty sure you've got gifted though. Yeah, so that was what 3, and so you've got another. So you averaged 3 from all of them. So there's what 9. So you get 12. So you were like say 5 at the beginning. That's not bad. That's not bad. I'd be happy with that. Calling me a prick streaming Battle Brothers now before I plan to stream DDR this guy. I didn't call you a prick. I'm just saying, like, I was trying to get your name in for you. I was trying to be a good bro. and then you know, you just take it as an insult. It's not my fault. That's all about your perception of things. Right, so we've got Pizza, the scrub, who, you know, decent kill to battle ratio there. You've got me, who is just clearly the hero of this story yet again. I'm pretty sure I've put this guy into more danger than most, and he's still walked away. He just doesn't seem to get hurt. They just don't target him for some reason. You've got Isdar the Raven, who was supposed to be a tank but ended up rolling in like really weird, just, you know, just to screw me over. I'm pretty sure Golden Deer is another actual good tank. Yes, 25 at 5. I'm pretty sure he's gifted as well. Yep, that's still not bad. I'd be happy with that. Pizza's huge. Pizza was formerly Ragnar, which, you know, that's why I give him the axe until he gets leveled up enough to get a two-hander. Right, so we had Golden Deer, then we just Winsome, who again was kind of a decent enough character, honestly. Like, I'd be alright with that. I can't remember what I've actually been leveling. It looks like I've been leveling him for a potential double, but probably just a two-handed polearm guy. Actually thinking about it, let me see this, it's probably what, 12? Yeah, 12, probably a two-handed polearm guy as well. Evan, again, like I said, a great tank. We've got Bellcat, who's like the best possible tank I could think of, honestly, at this kind of stage. But they've got a really crappy trait that I'm hoping to get rid of with some fearless people. We've got Baron, who is a pretty decent kind of double guy here, you know, the polearm bow combo. I'm pretty sure Lizard is sort of similar as well. I don't think he intended him to kind of be that way, but he just kind of ended up being that way. Brelix here, I'm pretty sure again that's a polearm thingy combo. No, he was just going to be the bow guy. He is one of the, like, my crappy version of a hunter, basically. I'm fairly happy with Brelix as the thingy. And then we've got Pizza, not the drunk, which is just not the greatest, but I'm pretty sure I was going to wheedle him towards being a pole hammer and then maybe a two-hander as well. Depends. I don't want him to be both a bow and thingy guy. I just don't think he's good for that. Yeah, with that -10 range skill, that's going to be terrible for him. Taciturn, again, I'm pretty sure I've only got him because he's fearless to try and get rid of his trait. And he will be eventually leaving us because he's not rolled that well, he's not got that good stars, and he's got a crappy trait. And finally we have Max, who is literally just here to die. He was supposed to be someone that I was looking at to make a banner guy. In fact, wait, was I think I was actually thinking about making him a banner guy as well. I'm not sure. I think I was going to make him a banner throwing until I found a really good monk that could go the banner guy. No, I'm pretty sure Max will die fairly soon. He's not as lucky. How did I die? We can see exactly how you died. You died. You were shot by a brigand marksman at like that. I'm pretty sure that was one of the ones that, even though you weren't the greatest of characters, I'm pretty sure I was still upset to lose you and Cronus because you had been around so long. You would have been good to get the rest of them kind of leveled up plenty. Same as Isdar, Pizza, and Old Kentucky here. Those were kind of crappy losses in that horrible Necro Savant fight. Like, everyone from, in fact, where is it? From here all the way to here, all of them died to 2 Necro Savants in a fucking fight at once. There was like 12 deaths or something. It was just horrible. Yeah, just 2 of them. That's all it took. We routed. In fact, there's the quest there. We routed in the middle of it. We could have won it, but you know. The queue is up to, I'm pretty sure it should say, like, Oh, I need to go into mod view in one of these. I don't think there are that many in the queue. I emptied it out to make sure that the requests for the games were all done. I say I emptied it out. I went through and I made sure all the requests for the long play votes were sorted. But there's a queue of 7. It's Golden, Taciturn, Brelix, Block Canada, Evan Loki, Dennis, and Captain Rebel Scum. So it's just the 7 that's in just now. Hopefully, we shouldn't need that many. Hopefully, we'll be okay. But you guys just keep on sucking. So we never know. We just never know. I remember last thing I did before the end of the stream was I got 10 grand because I wanted some money to potentially invest in some in the stock market, and by the stock market I mean the people market, and you know, hopefully get some people that don't suck balls, because that would be nice. People that don't suck balls would be rather useful in the game right now. I'm pretty sure the only two good spots to recruit are these two, so time to get at it. Having 2 in the queue beforehand. I think I may have cleared out any doubles as I was going down them. Right, so that's a burnt warehouse, that's kind of crappy. We'll head down to Al Hazif and grab all their trade goods, because the trade goods being able to sell here for decent money is pretty nice. It's making us a lot of money. Well, maybe looking at going back to here and doing this place as well. It's good to know that that's there. I do like that flag. That's one of the flags I usually take when I'm playing in single player. But yeah, seeing that Pizza plans to stream later, I am very happy with that. That's good, because I don't know how long this one will go. I am unsurprisingly rather tired right now in general, and right now I'm fighting off the urge to sleep or rest purely because I wanted to play this that badly. Honestly, that's the main factor keeping me awake and going right now, because my god, last few days has been rough. I do have all the DLCs, that's why I'm able to come here. I'm pretty sure it says, no, it says in the game start when you're starting up in the bottom left. Obviously I did purchase the game. I purchased all the DLCs off my own, and I would highly recommend the game. I didn't get it gifted to me or any crap for me to say that. I just really think it's a good game, and I really enjoy it. And if you guys have been enjoying it, surely you are like, you know what, I kind of want to play that game. I have noticed some of the people I have in Steam have started playing it as well, even the ones that already had it, like a certain Swede that I know has also started playing it. Where did you see the pole hammer? Was it in the weaponsmith? Because yeah, I'm not spending all that money on a pole hammer. No, so we don't really need 2 pole hammers. I'd rather get a 2-handed hammer or some pole mace. Is it the pole maces? No, it's just the 2-handed mace that I'm looking for. Again, these prices are ridiculous. That dagger though. Oh, and a whip. I do need a cleaver guy. That whip is expensive for what it is, but did I get that? No, I didn't get him. Where was he? Is it an expansion? I thought it was a free what's it called? A free expansion. I thought it was a what's it called? Just an update. I don't think it was a DLC, so I would need to buy it. I don't actually have the other DLC, so I was looking at buying it. I mean, he looks decent, but like, he's literally only got the free and melee defense. Now this guy, I don't see how I managed to miss that. Brave. I'll take this guy. I'm quite curious what the next DLC theme would be themed like. I'm hoping for a Mongol theme, adding horses as mounts for humans and centaurs as enemies or something. Killing centaurs is always a plus. I can't think of anything more disgusting and in need of purging than centaurs. If you know any centaur lovers, just let them know that. Not that we know any centaur lovers here, who would be so sick and disgusting as to want to be a centaur. Nope, can't think of any decent person that comes to mind. Right. Pile into Rimmer, just think of the cannibalism you as a character could do. Exactly. Right, person who got in, it was Goldengear's already in, Taciturn's already in, Bellix is already in, Block the Bleak I don't think is in. I'm pretty sure Block isn't in. Just double check. There's a Bellix Pizza, Taciturn. Damn it. Centaurs prevent you from getting shit done after all. There's horse here. Dennis, you're real lucky I tabbed back into the game. I wasn't in that mod view there. Otherwise, swift justice to such a horrible pun would have been enacted. I don't know if they will do another DLC for this game. I mean, I kind of hope they do, but I can't imagine they will. It's not like having this big a map already is starting to kind of get a little bit, like, I mean, you've seen it for us, like the travelling all that distance is kind of rough. And you kind of try to avoid it. You don't want to be travelling all these distances. You don't want a mission that takes you from that citadel down here to all the way up here. You do, like, you want to be trying to keep your fights back to back as best as you can. Like, I don't, but you should. Oh, we have, oh man, he's going to be a coward. He's going to be cowardly. That's a 3. That's a fatigue. That's initiative. That hurts, right? That hurts because he's going to be nimble and he's going to be dodging. So that hurts quite a lot. And faint-hearted isn't great, but I'm going to take him. I'm going to take him and hope that he rolls well, basically. Can I look at his stats? 53, that's crap. That's almost as low as you could roll. Let's see how he's done for actual rolls, right? 101, I'm pretty sure that's low. That's almost as low as you can go. 97, that is as low as you can go. This guy fucking hates living. He wants to die. He looks someone like stars where these all should go, but his traits and his actual stats have rolled so bad, he is worse than he could possibly have been. That makes me sad. That makes me really, like, he was really promising there, and then he's just like, you know, haha, fuck you. Yeah, that's just depressing. I would get into this, but yeah. We'll see how quickly we can get rid of him without actively just killing him off, which I am sorely tempted to do, because fuck him. You suck. You make me sad. Right, so block, get in, and who is this poor sod? Evan Loki. I'm pretty sure Evan is in still. I'm almost certain Evan is still in. So Dennis, is Dennis still in? Pretty sure Dennis may be dead actually. Dennis is usually in the back row. Yeah, Evan is here, so as Dennis. No, Evan's in. Right there. Just don't even bother giving you that. You'll be good enough for a while, I reckon. So, and you were okay, so I'll keep you there. But yeah, Dennis, don't get used to living. Wait, what was that? What was that? What's I thinking? Yes. This is the bit of various people working on an old Battlefield, so they're working at it. Yeah, they have been decent for further updates. They are still kind of regularly updating the game a fair bit, which is nice. Crap. We've got someone promising here. We just need $5 grand for them. Someone really promising. Let's try and get these. Determined. Iron lungs. Gonna take him. Then I'm coming back with $5 grand for you. I wonder if Sondheim still hate me. Get them. I imagine they do. Not sure if you died. I'm pretty sure you did die. I'm pretty sure you may have actually died in the. God damn it. The Great Purge. Brendor. No, you get killed by a nomad outlaw. But it was fairly recent, so you were good. A good shout to put your name back in there. 422. Wow, even here I think I'm nearly making a profit. That's not bad. What can we sell to get that second one? So I want that second one. Let's get rid of some of these jackets and crap. We don't need them. What are these? These are 50, so we don't need any of them. They are 70s. And then, yeah. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Look at these shield caps. I think these ones are a wee bit better. For another one. And how much I need to actually keep my 400. No, 240, sorry. So we sell. What did we sell? Oh, we sell that. We sell this shit. Oh, junk. Sell that. Could sell the doggo, but I'm not a monster. I need to keep that to eat. We're not eating the dog, right? We're not eating the dog. That's a joke. Take it as a joke. It was a joke. To the north? No, not the north. But yeah, people had been asking plenty about the house and the condition. And I suppose I could actually go through what happened, right? Instead of repeating myself over and over in the Discord when people are asking. Basically, yesterday, I think it was yesterday. It was maybe the day before yesterday at this point now. But at some point this week, I woke up. I was watching something. I think I was watching a stream or something, and I ordered my dinner. I went to get my dinner, and it was the first kind of rainfall that's been for like a week, maybe two. And it was really bad. It was absolutely torrential rain. The worst. It was like flood warnings, all that kind of crazy crap. It was really bad. It's been the worst it's been in a long ass time. So I went, I got my dinner from the door, and as I was heading back in, I walked by my living room and I'm like, why does the rain sound so loud? Have I left my window open? And I looked over at the window and it wasn't. But it was dark, I had the lights off, so I'm like, never mind. I head back through to the room, and then I'm like, right, I need to go get a fork for my dinner. So I went, grabbed my fork for the kitchen as I was walking back out, and I was walking through, I'm like, wow, that still sounds super loud. I'm like, I'll go check and see if the window's like buggered or not. As I get closer to it, there was just an absolute downpour of water coming, like landing on the inside of the windowsill, and I'm like, fuck, like that's spilling everywhere. It's absolutely soaked it. So I'm like, right, what the hell's caused that? Have I got a hole in my window or something? And I went over, grabbed the looked at the window. I'm like, nope. Looked above the window, and where the window meets the kind of plasticky part of or like the plaster meets the plastic of the thing of the window out. Kind of what's it called? Window frame. There we go. Not even the seal, just where it thingies it. Just completely fucked. Massive, big, like inch long or inch high hole spanning the entirety of the window, and the window's about 2 metre long. So it was all pulling up in the one single spot and trickling into the centre. So it was coming in so thick that it was filling up a 20 litre bottle in about, how much was it? 10, maybe 15 seconds at its worst. Like 20 litres in about 15 seconds. Imagine the amount of water that has to be coming in to keep up that rate, right? Go through and put a 20 litre tub in your sink and turn your tap on full blast and see how long that takes to fill up. Well, maybe not 20, maybe about 10 metre. But it was everything that was landing on our roof was basically getting funneled straight into my house or into my living room. Absolutely fucking ridiculous. And I watched it and I looked and I was kind of stood there shocked for a bit, and I'm just like, the fuck? What am I supposed to do with this? Like, I'm like, I better get a pan. And at the time I only had this tiny wee pan, so I put it underneath it, and I was running back and forward, emptying it out every like 5 seconds if we were lucky. So I phoned the repair guys, and because this was at like 11 o'clock at night, maybe a wee bit later than that. 2 seconds, I'm actually going to check this guy out. Low roll for attack, mid roll for health, low roll for fatigue, decentish roll for resolve, low roll for initiative, high roll for melee defense, mid roll for range defense. Crap, but not the worst if you consider turning low. Well, I wish I could, but unfortunately it was everything that landed on the roof was getting funneled straight in, because they didn't mention it to me, they didn't warn me about it, but the woman's roof on the 3rd floor of the flat had actually caved in 3 days prior, and they hadn't bothered to repair it yet. They thought, oh, it's sunny weather, we don't need to. And then when it was eventually raining, they just didn't think to actually come back out before the rain had hit and fix it. Yes, me, notable weeb, young with his hentai body pillows. No. So her house is absolutely fucked. I won't get compensation because of it. At the most, I'll get what was damaged. I'll get it given back to me, basically, enough to cover what get damaged. But anything else, I'm fucked, basically. I'm not going to get compensation for the fact that my house is freezing, smells of damp, and is probably going to have mould for a bit. That I'm going to have to deal with, and I'm going to have to go without having a carpet in my living room. The carpet got that soaked that about 2 metre into the living room was roughly where it stopped squelching. Now 2 metres is a rather large amount, and imagine how much water 2 metres by 2 metres of fucking carpet has to soak up, on top of my blinds, not my blinds, my blackout curtains that are pretty huge, and they cover most of the window. They were actually oversized, so I was about to sell them off to someone who had the right kind of house for them, and I was going to get the smaller ones, but I can't now because they're fucked. They're completely beyond use, and it would be real shitty to sell soaking wet, smelly, damp filled curtains to someone. But yeah, and this is a council house, so it's all through them. which is, you know, it has its own issues and good stuff. I mean, I'm looking for the good. I can't find the good stuff, but I'm sure it's there. But yeah, it's been rough. The worst part was when I went to, like, I got the guys to come, and they came out and they just came in and they looked at it and they went, "Oh son, that's awful bad. You want me to get you a bucket?" Let's just not deal with these. So they went and got me a bucket. They got me a bucket and a tarp. That's what their fix to it was. They got me a bucket and a tarp, and that was it for the rest of the night. I had to basically make sure that I didn't, you know, let the buckets overfill. I ended up waking up at like 6 o'clock in the morning, and good thing I did, because I went through and the bucket was like 90% full. It was all in the living room. I keep my PC raised in my room. I didn't have it raised because of the water. I had it raised because of airflow to keep it cool, because the fan was getting quite loud in some of the streams. But yeah, luckily it was safe. It was the first thing I cared about. I'm like, right, I better make sure that nothing can possibly harm my beloved frickin' thing. Did I buy this guy? Oh, I did. I forgot to actually have a look at him and rename him. He looks so far 3-9, and what was that? It was Captain Rebel Scum. Sounds rough. Hope it's better. Need to go to bed and work at 8 AM, so good night. Watch the Lord later. Good to see you, man. Enjoy your work. But yeah, the guys, I can't imagine there was much they could have done, but they very much seemed like they just didn't give a fuck, those ones at least. The guys that came the next day, because they basically told me, listen, we can't do anything, you're going to have to phone the repair team tomorrow, and they'll come out and actually deal with it when it's like a wee bit drier and what was it? They can see better. They can actually see what the problem is. Now, bear in mind, the guy there, he was the one that went up and supposedly fixed the roof in the third floor, so he knows there was a giant fucking hole in the roof. But he was trying to tell me there was a hole outside. It must have been leaking through like an idiot. So, you know, but council people are not considered the best of workers. They're famously terrible. In Scotland, at least, they're considered incredibly bad at their job. They're very lazy. It's very much a who cares, is not good enough kind of aspect when it comes to doing a job. So I got up the next morning and I headed through to check the buckets, and I get dripped on as I went through the hallway, the doorway, and I'm like, what the fuck? Because this is like inside. This is like the very centre of the house. This isn't a wall that's leading outside here. This is like the smack bang in the centre. There shouldn't be water there. So I'm like, right, what the fuck? I'll have a look, and all along the inside of the wall, like not the one that leads along the outside of the building, but like the inside kind of load bearing wall, was a streak of water running down it the entire way, like all along it, as if there's just a big series of massive cracks along it. And I'm like, fuck me, man. And that was me. I was like, I was laughing at the night before when it was just the front, because I'm like, it's my living room at the window, I don't really care, it's fine, it's just one carpet, some couches I never actually use, some blackout curtains that I can get replaced, it's fine. I wasn't caring. It's not a big deal to me at that point. But when it was the inside one, like that was me. I was furious, and I was fucking, and it showed. Because that was like it was dripping down at a point where 3 separate carpets kind of intersected, so it was destroying all 3 of those carpets. All 3 of them will need replaced as opposed to just one now. So I got angry, as you do. Normally I'm fairly good at controlling my anger, but let's just say I've got door repair to add to the list of broken things in the house now, which I think is reasonable. For all the crap I've had to go through, I think just kicking in a door is fairly reasonable to get the anger, and it helps. It helped. I mean, I felt a wee bit better after it anyway. I was going to come out as soon as a sheep appeared anyway. That there will be. But yeah, when the next group came out though, they were a lot better. They were a lot more kind of supportive. They're like, listen, why is someone like you, who's not the kind of resident that we normally have around here, like, why are you here, man? Like, get out of here. You deserve better than this kind of shithole. Which was kind of nice. But they were helpful. They actually helped kind of like drain a lot of the water away. They actually went up to the house above me to check and see if that was the cause of it or whatever, which it kinda was. No one actually lives above me, so they went above them, and that's when we found out, oh, there's a massive hole in your roof. That's why you've been flooded. Did they not tell you? And then like the inspectors came out, and one of them is like kind of the main inspector that came out. He was absolutely great. Like he was an incredible help. He came down and sorted a lot of stuff for me. But yeah, it's been unfortunately I've just been I've took a video, but unfortunately I couldn't upload the video just to kind of show how bad it was, because it was too large to put in the Discord. But yeah, I definitely took all the stuff I need. I haven't got around to calling prick yet. I called many people a prick yesterday, but luckily those weren't ones. But yeah, at least it's not boring. And I got to go up and see my sister for a bit as well, because as I was phoning the repairs, I have a pay-as-you-go. I don't use my phone often. I'm pretty much always on the internet and whatever. I've always got like Messenger or some internet-based kind of thing to message my mates or my family or whatever. So I don't need any money on my phone. For me, it's been a waste of money. So I just never bothered. And when I was trying to phone through, I had to top up, so I topped up my money to phone the repair guys in the morning. I phoned them at 8:45, and I get told, we can't help you, it's 8:45, it's not 9, you have to phone back at 9. Right, fine, fair enough, fine, fuck it. Right, I phoned back. I phoned back, 9:01. There was so many people calling in at that time that I couldn't get through. So I get put on the waiting list, and it instantly disconnected me because there was so many people waiting. And every time it did, it cost me like £1.50 or something, and I had only topped up a tenner. So by the time I actually get through and it stopped instantly hanging up on me, I had went through all my credit and my phone cut out and like went to the top up one. So I get disconnected as I get through to like maybe 4th in the queue. So I was, obviously pretty pissed off. I had to go up to my sister's to use her phone to phone into them, and that was like an hour and a half I was waiting. Bear in mind, this is an hour and a half away from my house where I can't empty my bucket. The bucket of water that collected every couple of minutes at this point, because it had kind of cooled, it had calmed down a little bit by this point to more of a drip. It's not. He just wants to play Boat, and I will never play Boat. For all I don't mind Boat over the other Zeldas, I will never play Boat, because Boat is still Zelda, and Zelda is still shit. But yeah. Oh, who was that? Max. I wonder if I got up. But yeah, finally got up to my sister's and eventually got it all sorted. And by all sorted, I mean I have no idea when they're going to sort it. They didn't give me a date. They still haven't given me a date. It's whenever we can, we will. But I'm on a list of people that, you know, have issues that they need to fix, but they're just getting round to it. So I have no idea when it'll be fixed, unfortunately. So until then, the living room's a mess. Pretty shit all round, yes. But I'm fairly happy-go-lucky, and all day I've had a smile on my face because it could be worse. I'm sure it could be. I'm sure there's some way it could be worse. But who cares? Because my computer's fine, and I can still stream. My internet's fine. Everything to do with actually living in the house is fine. It's just I can't go in a living room that I never went in anyway. So it's not like the end of the world. I'm just not going to be entertaining for a while, but you know, not like I was doing that much with COVID anyway. Legionnaires with polearms to be the big danger. Yeah, they're by far the worst. Like, see these guys are nothing. Like, who cares? But see those pike guys, those guys are brutal. Especially if they just get a couple of lucky hits in you. They just ruin your day. Yeah, it's really a gamer, yeah. Like I said, I am incredibly happy-go-lucky. Nothing really phases me off, and like, I don't get upset. It's not that I don't care. I look at a situation, and I think to myself, is this worth actually stressing, or you know, overthinking, or putting too much like thought into, or worry into? Like, is that really worth it? And 9 times out of 10 it's not. I used to be really bad with anxiety and depression, and it was see that aspect that got me out of it. You know, that's not a cure-all for being depressed. Oh, just don't be depressed. No, I'm not saying that, but like, your outlook, it helps. It helps. If you're going to be miserable and kind of down, it's going to be a lot harder to get out it. Because I mean, even if you do kind of get out it, you're still going to have things that are like, you know what, that's pretty shitty. That's made me feel pretty miserable, and you still have to have the kind of good outlook to try and get past that. And as long as you keep that up, everything will be better. I'm not saying it's going to be perfect, but it's better. At least that's how I feel. And it sure does help for me. Next guy to name is Jingo. Just happens to be you. Is that why you're making sure I remember? So you don't die before you get named, because you know this one's decent. Smart man. Smart man. What was that? I've seen that. That was a level up. Or someone that can hit harder. Well, not hit harder, but hit now. 2 for that? I didn't even think it was possible to get that lower roll. No, that just guarantees that you don't get a 1 roll with the thing. Probably this. Really helpful. Stress is incredibly thing. And don't think I haven't noticed, Jingo. I do appreciate your helping. It's so rare to have a mod that actually helps, you know, like I do in other people's stream, and then I get bullied anyway. Pizza. It truly is a great deluge, yeah. But yeah, I like to think I'm always positive. There's nothing worse than someone who's just miserable all the time and always complaining. Like, yeah, it's pretty shitty what's happened, but like, I can still laugh about it. I really want to fight that. Nah, I've got too many people. There's a trick that they actually only target the person on the front line to charm them and that. That's the one thing about me, Pizza, that you never need to worry about. Assume that everything I say and I do is banter. I have to really despise someone to be nasty to them. Like, genuinely, like, the nastier I am to you normally is the more I actually like you. Like, look at JJ. Like, I give JJ so much shit. Like, I give JJ more shit than I think I've ever given anyone. And I always have. And that's just because, one, he's really good with actually taking banter, and he's a great guy. He's a lot of fun, so he can take it, and he can dish it straight back out as well, which is pretty damn important. So yeah, I never get, you know, it's rare someone says something to me that pisses me off. There's like maybe one subject that can hit that nerve, and most people, they don't ever get the opportunity to even get that. This is not bad. 2. Why did it have to be 2? 3? No. Chicken. What about you, buddy? What are you looking like? No, you're shit as well. But yeah, I've like, for instance, my sister and me went up to her bit to spend the day to kind of relax and get over all the crap that had happened. What was it? She just spent the day taking the piss out of me for the state of my house. She's like, what was it? I've had a fire. I've had a flood. The next element, she reckons, is either there's going to be a freak tornado in Scotland, or Zeus is going to hit my house with a lightning bolt. That was one of her piss takes. And then what was the other one? There we go, get rid of that. Now I'll teach him. Wait. How unhappy is he? Oh, he is not happy. Here, have some dry. Right, I've just whipped him so hard so that he loses drunkard. So I'm gonna get him drunk to forget about it. Oh man, I love this game. I love this game. Maybe insects, yeah, just a plague of locusts attack my house next, yeah. No, what was the one that she said to my nieces and my nephews? They were like, oh, if your house is wrecked, it means we can't come down and see you. And I'm like, no, it just means that I've got an indoor swimming pool. You don't want to play in the indoor swimming pool now? Young man in the local AA programme. Listen, if it works, it works. The man, he was mad. He wasn't mad because he had to give up drink. He was mad because he got whipped. Oh my god, Dennis, this is why you're gonna die. Oh, there's a lot of throwing guys here. That's... Oh, a long axe, I want that. I like having one of the back line having a pole a thingy axe to deal with them, or to deal with shields. Oh, nice wee headshot there. Mind your head. Come on, Brelic, you're supposed to be decent. Fuck, I keep forgetting to equip Jingo. I named him. The lizard with the finish. He knows how it's done. Man, I can't believe that. Lucy's drunkard to go get drunk to forget that he lost drunkard. Oh, where's he going? Golden's a decent tank. Fox, okay, I think. Pizza Nut's not very happy. I wonder why. Whatever's the matter, buddy? There we go, one for Baron. Isdar, are you decent? Not necessarily. Not as what I want you to be, so get in there, buddy. What's he doing? Get lost? Do you have a... Dude, can you get here and throw it? Oh, what a shot. Right, you miss your turn now. Couple of exposed heads over here. I'll just go here. That should be far enough that they can't do anything. Get a wee hit against him. I'll feel happy shanking some poor sods by the side of the road and make you feel better. Sure makes me feel better. Like, 'cause if I'm having a bad day and you said, here, I'll let you go shank some people, I'd feel a wee bit better. Gonna shoot. Aye. Yeah, they don't want to die, don't steal stuff. Oh man, that's the one thing I haven't had at the house so far, thieves. Considering the kind of people that are in the area around here, I'm really surprised that's not been an issue so far. Like, I just found out one of my fucking neighbours' names is called BJ. Like what? And I only know that because I heard the woman that stays with him shouting up to the window to let her in. And all I could hear was, this is like 2 o'clock in the morning, mind you. BJ, let me in. That was her. That was perfect pitch and exactly how she sounded. Imagine living with that. Jesus. Just. I know the voice. And in case you haven't figured it out by now, I have actually put in for a move. I am not an idiot. I am done in this house, which is a shame because see, honestly, it's not even that bad a house itself, right? It's not a bad house, like, except from the whole, floods and all the other crap. Actually living in the house, it wasn't that bad. I really enjoyed it. It's been nice to live on my own for one, but like I had only planned to be here long enough to finish my next course and get a job. That's what that was my plan. And then the moment I get the job, I'd go find somewhere a lot nicer, a lot closer to some of my friends. Like, I've got some friends that stay fairly close that I really wanted to spend some more time with. I've not been able to because of COVID. They've just had a kid and I haven't even got to meet their kids yet, and I was super bummed about that. But I'm like, you know what, I'll have to put up with this house for a couple of months, maybe a year top, and I can move to somewhere decent again. And it's like, you know what, I can't even last that long. Except for the whole God hating you, it hasn't been that bad a place near the drug dens. Pretty much exactly. That's fairly well summed up, yeah. Oh man. Oh, pizza, how'd you miss that? Your hands aren't even shaking from the drink anymore. Well, I suppose you did just have a drink, so. Maybe your hands are shaking from lack of drink. You only had one drink. Oh fuck, I thought that was one of my guys that died. But yeah, at least it's never boring. I'll say that about this place. I've had for all it's been absolute murder, it's been funny. It's been funny. Only because I can laugh at myself so much. But yeah. The whip winds across his back 8 when he prepared to strike. It's a flesh wound. Oh, Lizard's having a bad time. I'm actually going to pull him out. Right, can I get a kill with you? 43. Let's go for this guy. Yeah, he's get duelist now that he lost his shield. So, well, not duelist, dual grip, which is basically like a shitty duelist. Which means just crazy damage. Need to get his down out of there as well. I'd rather not lose anyone unnecessarily. I can hit you twice. I'm probably not going to kill you though, am I? No, I'm not going to fucking hit you. Freaking guy. I could push for. Nah, let's try and get him out. In fact, let's use him to protect one of the shield, the archer guys. Can you move in? You could probably kill him, which means that he can finish him off. Yeah, which will make the rest of them scared, like big scaredy kids. Now let's just start taking arrows in. And who's this? Evan. You get there. Relics. Oh crap. Bellix trying to kill friendlies. What a fucking asshole. No wonder it's a BR. Throw a coin to your Twitcher so that BG will let a woman inside. Oh man, you should see them. Oh. They have... I can count on 2 hands how many teeth they have between them. Put it that way. Just a truly, truly frightening sight. Yeah, that's also what I tried to do. Only reason I didn't get shot in that incident was because I looked so pathetic they immediately stopped thinking I was a terrorist. A valley of 20, peasants aplenty. Is this you trying to trick me into singing again there, Block? Which, you know, I haven't ruled out of, but see, once I found out that they actually really come down hard in copyright for that song, like all of the ones that I've used the toss a coin to for the intro song, every one of them get copyright striked. Even when it was live, it instantly get copyright striked as well, which I was like, Jesus. Because I had been preparing to, like, you know, fulfill my side of that bargain. Then it was like, ooh, maybe we'll have to rethink that one, fuck. Which, you know, isn't a bad thing, because I have not the greatest of singing voices, I believe. I mean, the Scottish accent isn't known for being all that lovely. Good stuff. Baron, will he actually be able to do anything? Probably not, because he's useless. I hate snakes. That's good. It's good, it means you died to snakes, which makes me happy. Even covers with it, I'm not sure. Although it would be kind of hard to sing along to it without the music. Like, that was the only way I was able to kind of really get the right tone and pitch and all that. Acoustic, there's zero chance of me doing it acoustic. Hell no. We're squishing them. Now, I'm actually thinking, I didn't die to snakes, I lost a banner man with 100 plus resolve. Slightly different, yeah. Take it they just grabbed them from your second line, pulled them out and just started snomping them down. Yeah, that was hopeful. I'm close to one of them. Let's at least get a kill in this guy. Who should we give it to? Who deserves it? I'm pretty sure Golden Deer's actually decent, so Golden Deer can have it. Right. You get pulled 3 times, was like 5 days away from the nearest bro. 17 snakes. Driving someone had copyright strike is 100%, so sounds reasonable to not. Yeah, it was like every single one of them. I expected, like, you know, the ones on YouTube to get copyright strike, but like, see even when I put the wheel up for the long play that eventually won Battle Brawls, it got like, I didn't notice at first, like it got copyright strike straight away, instantly. It didn't even get to do it live. It was instantly picked up. I was like, Jesus. I didn't notice until I went back through the VOD to see just how bad the wheel was. You know, equipping you is for Scrubs Pizza. Hey Jingle, you're doing fine. Look at you, you're doing fine. I don't even know what I'm gonna give you. Like, you didn't, you didn't roll great with that. That's pretty shitty. Maybe a crappy shield. Well, Iron Lungs, Determined. You'll be an alright tank, I suppose. A tank where spear. Give you a good helmet, and I'll give you a rugged circle, because that's like what, 90? 70? Ah, could be better, but for now it will be enough. Because I don't want to give you that because it'll be a wee bit too heavy, and plus having a tank who can reduce the resolve of people is kind of nice. Yeah, until then you're getting Colossus. Quite a few upgrades. Yeah, you're not a terrible opinion in the Ancient Undead. Depends on how many characters you have and how many they have. If they've got Necro Savants mixed in their rank, they're absolutely murder. I really don't enjoy fighting them with Necro Savants. What's the other thing with them? The Pike guys can be brutal. The Pike guys, if you get unlucky against them, they'll shred your frontline bros, which is not great because they're really good at actually stopping you from getting to them. The fact that you have to switch off your archers to, you know, like two-armed, handed like pole arms kind of stuff. Like see this guy. I'm pretty sure that's what I've kind of aimed him for. Like he's got like weaknesses right now because of his messed up injuries, but he's usually about 60 and 60 or something, or 60 and 70. And like having to go from my crossbow to my pike is kind of, but luckily I've got a whole set of troops or units for that, or bros for that. But you know, it could be better. I'd rather not. That's a wee bit low, 71. I'll maybe put it up a wee bit after this. But yeah, until then it's going to be dodge after this. I fought 4 Necros Savants, shot them all with archers before they reached my line. Yeah, I had a group of them. Well, I mean, political opinions to agree that the false king must die. The false king must die, yes. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure that means that's us. They just mutter the false king should die and then they attack you, so I'm not sure if that means that we're the false king or whether they're just bastards. They seem like the kind that are just bastards. But yeah, when you're fighting Necro Savants, that's all well and good, the RC fusion when it's just Necro Savants maybe. But see when you've got what's it called? A bunch of undead that engage you first before the Necro Savants act. That's not so fun. The false king was. Oh, what was that? So am I going to be able to catch up with them? Can't win that fight. Oh, I forgot to upgrade you. Not great. Would prefer better, but. He's nearly getting battle forged. Doesn't elaborate. Leaves. Oh, come on, man. Come on. That was close. Poor lizard still mashed. What are we looking at here? Nothing too much. No real decent weapons that I want, except for maybe this one. Armour wise, I'm not really sure about with the outlaw. Yeah, no, not outlaw. It's all outlaw. It's the cutthroats that are the shitty ones. But not sure what outlaw armour is decent or not, though. I don't fight them enough for that. Let's let them come forward, because it looks like they're going to come forward to here now. There's only 3 spaces there, so hopefully one of them are not going to jump on it. Yeah, look at that. Dennis, what the fuck? You're 57! Did you have a 7% chance? Oh my god, man. I mean, I know he's got dodge. How much initiative does this guy have? He just took a move and he's went up a bloody thing of elevation. Yeah, that's the one I'm going to aim for then. Now this guy, I kind of like the look at his helmet. Don't know how good it is, but I like the look of it. Imagine thinking you could hit nomads. I know. It would run an entire front lines of mercenaries or an entire back line of honour guards with pikes and war scythes. And you get what, 15 from dodge. 15% that is, so you get an air 15. So it's not that much. What the fuck? Get fucked. Oh damn it, Pizza, I forgot to give you another shield. Jesus Christ, that was a nice one. Tanking him. I am good at flailing, which is a very shit thing to be good at. It's not, yeah, anticipation, just never be able to hit them. That's a movement. He can move down one and attack, so I don't want anyone here from there. Yep. Just move back. That's going to be a pain. I'm going to be able to thingy down that. Let's see. You've got. Crap, I thought he was an archer there. I don't want him to engage up there actually. I'm good at fooling around like a weenie. Who's that? Says the man who's about to die like a weenie. Was that my pipe guy? Damn it, I didn't realise he could get through to him. Oh, shift. Trying to dump me need. So very nice. Oh, this is going to be a kill if he gets him in the chest. Hitting would be nice, buddy. Come on. Yeah. She's not going to be able to pull that one off. Can you get the kill? God damn it. Why is it the second one I can never bloody land? Need to get up here. Oh crap. Meant to do that first. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I fat fingered. Freaking game. What? Oh, damn it. Save Taciturn. I'll hit the Sleep Mountain at some point. 115 initiative and they have relentless. Oh fuck me, man. Yes. Engage my what I think is my best fucking tank in 1v1. Damn it. Yoink. Saved it. I'm almost certainly going to get fucked there, and not the good fuck. 74. I'll get the kill with Pizza to get him leveled up. Let me get in here. Can I flail? Come on, man! Why do you have to be so bad? Clearly he's named after someone really shit. Oh, right. Right, he's retreating, so we can just kill him. And you. On the topic of undead, I got the undead crisis, and let me say that fallen heroes suck. A necromanced fallen hero with a 2-hand hurts like a bitch. Yep. 20 melee defense and 15 range defense with the base. That's on top of the 115 initiative, so it's that like fucking another 20. Just rough. Really? For him? Doink. Oh, come on, how do you know doink? Learn to doink. I'm gonna risk him, but Pizzarific, also known as Ragnar. Now, have you ever heard of a guy called Ragnar that wasn't a badass? No. Just doesn't happen. I'm not a big Viking guy, right? Like, I don't really care about the Vikings and the Norse mythology and all that crap, but with the exception of Ragnar, the story behind him, oh man, just a badass. That's why I was really enjoying that he had the name Ragnar. It's sad to give someone to someone like Pizza Ragnar, you know, just a weenie. Pizza's the worst. I used to, you know, see everyone I'm nice to, they end up being horrible to me. Pizza bullies me all the time now. I couldn't have been nicer to him. And then it's like, you know what, you're a weenie, fuck you. Same with fish lips. Couldn't have been nicer about fish lips. He's been an absolute wank. I mean, he was mean to me like once, but you know, I've got feelings, guys. You've hurt them. Never be the same. Oh, I got the helmet. I didn't get the big sword that I wanted. No. Also re-equip. To be fair, we don't need shields. Shields are for weenies, I suppose. I'm actually maybe gonna. Nah, I don't want to keep pizza without that. Being able to hit twice is nice, so I'm gonna take that. Right, where is it? Shields. Who needs a shield? I'm gonna level this guy up and forget all about the shields now. Now you're a guy who can do both, so I'm gonna give you both for now. Make it so you don't immediately die when you get hit. Again. Oh no. Wee bit more. Right. I hate dealing with the humans reanimating if it took a fight against 20 plus undead, and I swore I killed more undead than I did undead, yeah. What was that with, like a necromancer in it as well? Really good for morale, and yeah, nothing like killing that one dickhead who's just been a drain in your campaign. I know you're meaning it sarcastically, but yeah, I'm not. Being able to cut down someone who gets up after you really wanted them to die the entire game, because you know, as long as you win, they stay dead. If they get reanimated, they don't get back up. Which is pretty nice. Not that I would, you know, want that for anyone in particular, Eric. Oh crap, I think I was going to go for... No, I'm not going to go for a dodge with you, because I actually want you to die, but I want you to be as good at actually killing. Like killing Jake 4 times in one fight, yeah, that would be... That's the stuff. That's the kind of stuff that makes me want to play this game, you know? Speaking of, though, it's not been a particularly long one, and it's not going to be much longer. I think it's going to be another 10 minutes. I didn't even give anyone a shield, did I? hopefully I have to keep this side safe. In fact, no, wait, no, I actually want this one to die, so you just stay there. But yeah, another 10 minutes will be enough. I just kind of wanted to jump in, chill out a wee bit, shoot the shit, and vent about my house problems. Or, you know, share the laugh. Because that's what it's more or less been. I mean, how can you not laugh at that kind of series of events? Like, between the fire and then the floods, like, how can you not laugh? These are crap. Far too many of these wee sticks. I don't need that many. I mean, I do need some for like the hex fights and stuff, but I don't need that many, Jesus. Just made a shitload of money in wood, yeah. See, if it wasn't for this right here, I would be able to make a crap ton of money from buying all this stuff and selling it further up. To be honest, I probably still could. But, does this have a... Hunt down and terrorizes? Yeah, that's not a good one. That's not going to clear the... That's not going to clear the debuff. So I'm actually going to head a wee bit north to Erzheim. But yeah, I'm going to give it another 10 minutes. Because I'm actually incredibly tired. The will to play this was outdoing the tiredness for a wee bit there. But it's hitting me hard. Rightful Ravagers. Hired by Protectorate of Kariba. Or Kabira. Oh, come on, so close. Freaking game. Jesus Christ, look at the price of that fucking young greens. Bailing out your living room before your house sinks is quite a lot of work. Yeah, funnily enough it is, yeah. I was running back and forth like crazy for like the entire night. I was... Oh, man, I was glad when the rain stopped. Man, looking at the damage though, like... what if we grab one last guy, Brendo 77 isn't he? Right. Yeah, fucking looking at the damage, like the carpets, I hate having the carpets wrecked is like so annoying because you have to move everything when they're getting replaced, and I mean to have to clear out my entire fucking living room to get it moved, and it's not just my thing, yeah, that's literally the only thing that I cared about, so I made sure it survived basically. I was looking at getting an upgrade anyway though, hopefully by like September, the beginning of September I was hoping for it. Just taking a squirrel away the money. This isn't helping, the whole flood. But I mean, should be fine. I'll find a way. Even if it means I have to get a crappy job to do on the side while I'm at college. I had hoped to kind of avoid, you know, anything too bad, but at this pace it would be stupid not to. Do I want to get these guys forward? Not really get attacked from here. What is my eyes? Screw you, Sea Fusion. Screw you. I'm just going to go straight for him. There's that. You could probably, yeah. Why is he wavering already? Why? Oh, no, because I get killed, didn't I usually find a way. Luckily. One thing I'm super happy about though, since moving here, is actually dealing with crap on my own. See for a good while there, I get really lazy and like everyone else solved my problems for me. See, actually getting off my arse and doing my own stuff and dealing with my issues myself, like there's a satisfaction I get for that that's pretty damn nice. Like finishing my college course, like see knowing that was done and it was done by me, I done it well, and I You know, I don't have anyone to be like, oh, they're the reason I did it. It was all me. Yeah, being a functional, funnily enough, it's quite rewarding. Yeah. I managed to avoid being a functioning adult for a long time. But you know, it has to happen to us all one day. And I suppose mine's is roundabout now. Don't get me wrong. Doesn't mean we weren't a functional adult until last year. I would argue that, you know, there's no proof that you are one yet, C-Fusion. Are you not currently playing video games right now? And terrible money choices where you give people like me and Nitro money? Like, clearly there's some dispute to that claim there. I'm not sure from the first. Exactly. You don't want to be. You don't want to be. Make it. Enjoy your. Max, are you not a neat right now as well? As rewarding as it is, you know, don't rush into it. I sure wish I didn't, but for all it is rewarding now, if I had the choice between, you know, lazing about, doing nothing and not worrying about crap and, you know, dealing with adult problems and shit, I know what one I would be doing. Not entirely, so yeah, fair enough. Like, what, is it 2 days a week you're not a neat, technically? Is that, that's fair enough. Point made. Oh, Jesus. Fair heaven. Probably died. Yep. Fucking yeah. Like, see that shot? How high a chance did they have of that? 44? They had 2 44s in a row, basically, didn't they? 50. What? No, that's him. Right. Yeah, he had a 50% chance and he hit, and they had a 40% chance and he hit. That's a surprisingly high chance to hit someone who's, oh, you know what it is, they're marksmen, they've probably got the bullseye. I'm expected to be a functional enough adult to make other people into you know, you get no credit towards my functioning adultness here. I'm sorry, I'm not giving you any of that kind of credit. That'd be crazy. I wonder. A lot of these guys are shields, so probably you. Fecky really is a swear word. Is that another one? Who was that? Pizza! It just get rid of drunkard! Oh, you're going to be teaching 18 to... Oh, Jesus Christ, poor guys. 60. What is it? What, that chance to hit, man? That's crazy. Over, like, a bunch of people, like, behind shields. I'm pretty sure both of them have been behind shields when they've hit. Breaking through. But now we're in, and now they're fucked, but they took 2 of our guys in doing that. Squeeze. You run? Fucking bastard. Alcohol kept him alive. Right, you might get up, you might just get something really shitty as well, so there's that. You can try to get away? No. So I try to hit him behind my guy and I get hit. Jump in there, get him a shank. You get him a shank. You jump in there, get him a shank. You get him a shank. Double shank here. Let me down, man. Let me down. Blue. How do you miss that pizza? What 89? 89! He's an archer! What the fuck is wrong with you? Squish. Yeah, RimWorld, I reckon would be a pretty enjoyable one. You want to eat people? Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm not letting them away with fucking murdering two of my guys and not killing every fucking one of them. Well, don't get me wrong, I don't think the two guys that died were particularly great, but they weren't terrible. You could swing the seat of the RimWorld lobby. Just depends on who you want to make more miserable, JJ or Jingo. Because Jingo is championing the RimWorld lobby and JJ is championing the Star Sector lobby. And for all I've been kind of, you know, not thinking that RimWorld would be, oh not RimWorld, Star Sector would be, you know, as good as the other one. Still decent. There's a reason I leave them up to the long play votes, because those are the ones that I just can't choose between. Right, tank who rolls ones. Jingo, you're not looking good, buddy. And a 2 in your fucking health. So you want to die. Yeah, I don't think any one of them got up, did they? No, I'm thinking maybe one. No, did they? No, it doesn't look like it. No, I don't think they got up. Yeah, wait, what? Who will the two that died? Pizza Nut and Evan. It's just a few short weeks to burn through Star Sector. Yeah, Jesus Christ. That's the main thing that had me like saying like, of the votes, Star Sector would have been my least favourite, right? Because I can't really work the chat into it as well, and that's where I've found a lot of the fun in the streams, honestly. It's being able to you know, add you guys in and have you guys doing the stuff, so yous get the credit, yous get the blame, and just stuff like that. Like, I've really enjoyed being able to do that. It's been great. The RimWorld would be, because I mean the DLC doesn't come out for another, oh not the DLC, but the patch doesn't come out for another 2 weeks. I think I've seen it said, which would be enough for me to finish this and then hopefully finish The Witcher 3 to the end of the first game, or the end of the game without DLCs, which would then transition us perfectly into the next long play, like proper long play, which would be RimWorld, if it was the one to win. Because it's if RimWorld does win, that's going to be roughly when I do the next long play that's been voted on anyway, is roughly when the next RimWorld will be coming out. Yeah, exactly, Jingle. DLC is meant to be coming out in July as well sometime. I'm pretty sure it's just a patch. That's an incredibly decent Witch Hunter. He's cheap, he's not that expensive, and he's got 3 in ranged, 2 in melee. That's pretty much all you need for a backline double guy. Let's see what Will's like. He's actually a pretty damn nice maybe, because I mean he can roll pretty well with his melee attack. So he could be a not bad throwing two-hander maybe even. What about you, buddy? How you doing? Range defense is pretty much useless. That's not bad actually. That means he can wear a helmet, I'm pretty sure, and still have full ranged attack, but doesn't have ranged attack, does he? What about you? You're fairly cheap as well. Another good. Oh, that's 2. Man, there's so many of them. Like, I'm getting you, definitely, and I'm getting you, definitely. Can't really afford anyone else though. Yeah, that was real nice. Oh man, stash is full. Got a lot of junk to sell. Flail, that's probably Evan Loki's. He lost it. Polehammer? Is that one of ours from one of our guys? Is that Pizza Knot that lost that from us? Yeah, Pizza Knot died and lost it. Luckily we picked it up. I'd have been pretty fucking pissed off if we lost that. Mace, hatchet. Get rid of you. These are 2 damage, so I'm not dealing with them. Getting rid of these fairy odds. Ooh, phone axes good. I need to start collecting up in the phone axes. That's about time. I don't need another hunting bow. I've got a lot of hunting bows already. Iron sword. Is that the second iron sword down here? I'm gonna get rid of one of them. I'm gonna try phase myself off of the hunting swords. We're also far enough into the game. I only need really 1 flail guy, especially as my seeing as my guy is pretty good at using the flail. I don't need 2 javelins when I've already got 1 equipped by a group of guys as well. And that's us up to 3 grand, which should give us the money for these. And some cheap tools. Now we've got 2 missions. This is a caravan. I am definitely not doing that. And here's a moving. Well, I say definitely not. What's this to? Al Hazif. I kind of want to go there anyway. Grand isn't quite enough to make me happy. I like both. I do like both. Both of them do hit hard. I quite enjoy both javelins and axes, honestly. If I had to pick a favourite, I'm not really sure I could. They're both damn good. But you're going straight into just. Oh, why did I level that up? I really didn't. I really shouldn't have. Like, I'd be about 125 if I'm gonna have dodging a guy. Good rolls. Good rolls. I mean, you have to make up for your terrible starting rolls, but still. And this 4. That's, I'm pretty sure, the highest you can get for health, so I'm happy with that. I'm going to give you Colossus to keep you alive, so there you go, 83, that really reduces. Yeah, javelins can be pretty nice, but both. I really, honestly, there's such a small difference, honestly, that it's fine whatever one you get. I'm not really sure. I could pick one right. That one, he's got better attack, and it also makes both of these are good double guys. Is Baron good? No, Baron's also a double guy. It's more than a small difference. $30 to $45. Right, so it's 5% less for the thrown axes in general. 45 ignored armor, 25 ignores armor. But like 40% difference in actual attack hitting armor. Yeah, like it comes off as roughly about the same damage then, really. But, you know, that goes through, so it does more damage to the person. You can maybe get the thing. But the thing is, like, you're never going to javelin someone down without them being pretty low armour anyway. it's a bit like the headhunter issue, where it's just spreading your damage. I mean, actually hitting with javelins as well was kind of a pain because they're not massively accurate. Well, yeah, especially with shields. Yeah. I mean, I find like, I don't know. It's just a, you know, javelins there because it works. What is the thrown one? It's extra. It's extra damage, which I suppose with that 40% damage boost, especially if you were to get killing frenzy by killing a, say you were next to a weak unarmoured guy and you've got a quick hands, killing frenzy, berserk, and thrown mastery. You can see you slash him down with slash him down with like a sword, right? You get your 4%, you get your 4 AP back from actually killing him, so you've got your full 9 AP. You've triggered killing frenzy, so you get 25, and then on top of that you get another 40 because there's a guy 2 squares away from you. If you were to double hit him with the javelins, it would be kind of hard to avoid surviving that, because you're like 60 onto what 30 would be like kind of like 18, so you're talking about 45 to 65 minimum of that 40, like say half ignores armour, so you're talking about like each hit's hitting like maybe what 15 to 20, so what do you mean just full free jump? Well, I'm pretty sure javelin throwing is quite fatigue heavy, is it not? 15 fatigue when compared to like an arming sword, which would be like 10. So that's why I would, if I was next to a really easy to kill guy next to me, I would just use the sword, because it's, you know, still plenty of damage. Where do we go? Bags and belts, javelin is madness. Yeah, not a terrible one. We'll take this one. We'll head down here. And we'll use the money we get from it and selling our gems and whatever to buy all the trade goods up here, and then we'll stop for the day and we'll raid into pizza. Need to name, yes I do, Brendor here. Man, Brendor has got super lucky with all his characters. What was the other person? It would have been Evan, wouldn't it? Because Evan died. Yeah. Yeah. See, for that pizza, I'm taking your 2,500 and not actually giving you a vote. Nah, it would be Brendor and Evan, because Evan was higher up and he had died in that last fight there. Oh, that is nice. Like, see that? Yeah. 60% ignore on top of all those other damage boosts as well would be freaking crazy. 100% win rate, I will take that. Easy peasy. Just win. What I do need to do is re-equip them. That's a shitty crossbow. I don't want that many crossbow guys either, so you have javelins. Yeah, you have javelins. And a long axe. And you have a spooky scary skeleton pike. Oh, don't run. Do you have a leader? Oh, no leader. Hey, how are you looking at them, Jingle? Because like all I'm doing is looking at the reward request queue in mod view, and I can just scroll up and down them super easy. Yeah, the mod request, the request reward queue is a lot easier to track them. it filters out all the other stuff like follows and all that stuff. Wait, were you trying to fight me? I wanted them to fight me. I don't like going this long without a fight. No one dead. Oh, no one dead. You're alright. You just chill guys. It's all good in the hood. Oh, you shitty poacher. But even here I'm getting like 700, 500 for these stuff, and that's a Citadel. That's freaking awesome. Yeah, it's super easier. It means I can mark them off really easy as well. Oh man, it's going to be night time when I get here. This game. Why are we here? Oh no, it's not. That way, plantation. Right, so now it's got well supplied. Oh, slave revolt. Oh. Well, we're not here for that kind of... Oh, look how cheap this is. Nice. And it's about the same price for these. That's kind of... Is the Citadel. That's kind of weird. 400 isn't bad for these. There we go. Don't need them. They're shit. Make sure I've got enough for 2 days and then I'll call it a day. Oh, that's a wee bit melon too, but yeah, bugger it. I got a fat swordmaster. You can lose fat pretty easy. I find fat is one of the traits I actually lose incredibly quickly. Beat down that pricing of the Deity of the Goat Pens. Maybe not now. It's supposed to be the newest one, but I don't actually think it's been updated. Yeah, it kind of. I'm pretty sure it makes the items availability is massively kind of thingy towards armor and weapons though. Like it still does affect. Like I got less dies and all that stuff than I should have there. Like this I should have got like 3 of them, 3 of them, 3 of them and 3 of them, but I took 1 away for each of them, 1 away for that and 2 away for that. But for me that's a day. Like I said, I am super tired. I'm not sure what's happening tomorrow. Probably stream, but there's no guarantee. I am incredibly busy with workers coming in and out, phone calls and whatever for dealing with it, so it will probably be later on if there is any. But until then, I shall see you guys later, and have a good one.